Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Whether you're just starting to learn English or you're looking to sound more like a native speaker, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of American idioms. Idioms are those quirky phrases that don't always make sense when you take them literally, but they're a huge part of everyday conversation in the US. So, if you've ever been told to talk to someone like a Dutch uncle or wondered why someone fell off the wagon, this video is for you. We'll explain 10 of the most popular American idioms, what they mean, and how to use them in real life. Plus, we'll give you examples so you can start using them like a pro. So, grab a notebook, hit that like button, and let's get started. Ready? Let's jump in. The idiom "caught someone red-handed" means to catch someone in the act of doing something wrong or illegal. It implies that the person was caught with clear evidence of their wrongdoing, often in the moment it was happening. The phrase likely comes from the idea of someone having literal evidence, like blood on their hands, that proves their guilt. Here is an example. The teacher caught the student red-handed while they were cheating on the test. This idiom is great for everyone because it's commonly used in everyday conversations and helps describe situations where someone is clearly guilty of something. It's a vivid and memorable expression. The idiom "fall off the wagon" means to return to a bad habit, especially after a period of avoiding it. It's most commonly used to describe someone who starts drinking alcohol again after they've tried to quit. However, it can also apply to other habits, like smoking, overeating, or any behavior someone is trying to stop. The phrase comes from the idea of someone falling off a water wagon, a wagon used to spray water on dusty roads, and getting dirty, symbolizing a return to old ways. I'll show you an example. After 6 months of staying sober, John fell off the wagon at his friend's birthday party. This idiom is so useful because it's a common way to talk about relapses or setbacks in personal goals. It's also a great example of how idioms can be colorful and metaphorical. The idiom "hard pill to swallow" means something that is difficult to accept or deal with, often because it's unpleasant, disappointing, or challenging. It's like taking a bitter medicine. It's not easy, but sometimes necessary. This phrase is often used to describe truths, realities, or situations that are emotionally tough to face. You can use it in a sentence like this: "Losing the championship was a hard pill to swallow, but the team knew they had to move on and prepare for next season." This idiom is a great addition to your English arsenal because it's a vivid way to express emotional difficulty or resistance to accepting something. It's commonly used in both personal and professional contexts, making it a versatile phrase to know. The idiom "be in stitches" means to laugh uncontrollably or find something extremely funny. It comes from the idea of laughing so hard that it feels like your sides are stitched together from the effort. This phrase is often used to describe a situation or joke that is hilarious. Let me show you an example. The comedian's jokes were so funny that the entire audience was in stitches. This idiom is perfect because it's a colorful and expressive way to talk about laughter and humor. It's commonly used in casual conversations, making it a fun and useful phrase to add to your vocabulary. The idiom "talk to someone like a Dutch uncle" means to speak to someone in a very direct, honest, and sometimes stern way, often to give them advice or criticism. The phrase suggests a tone that is firm but well-meaning, as if the speaker is trying to help the other person improve or avoid mistakes. The origin of the idiom is unclear, but it may come from the stereotype of Dutch people being straightforward and blunt. Here is an example. "After I made a mistake at work, my boss talked to me like a Dutch uncle, explaining what I did wrong and how to do better next time." This idiom is handy because it's a unique way to describe a serious, no-nonsense conversation. It's often used in contexts where someone is offering guidance or constructive criticism. The idiom "make a mountain out of a molehill" means to exaggerate or make a small problem seem much bigger or more serious than it really is. It's like turning a tiny molehill, a small pile of dirt made by a mole, into a huge mountain. This phrase is often used to describe someone who overreacts or blows things out of proportion. You can use it in a sentence like this: She was making a mountain out of a molehill when she got upset over a small stain on her shirt. This idiom is a vivid and memorable way to talk about overreacting or exaggerating. It's commonly used in everyday conversations, making it a practical phrase to know. The idiom flash in the pan refers to something that shows initial promise or excitement, but quickly fades or fails to deliver lasting results. It originally comes from the days of flintlock muskets, where a flash in the pan referred to the gunpowder igniting in the pan, the part of the gun where the spark was created, but failing to fire the bullet. This momentary spark without a lasting effect is now used metaphorically. Here is an example for you. The new singer's first song was a hit, but her career turned out to be just a flash in the pan. This idiom is a colorful way to describe something that is short-lived or lacks staying power. It's often used to talk about trends, successes, or achievements that don't last. The idiom chasing rainbows means pursuing something that is unrealistic, unattainable, or unlikely to happen. It comes from the idea of trying to catch a rainbow, which is beautiful but impossible to reach. This phrase is often used to describe someone who is wasting time or effort on a dream or goal that is not practical. Let's look at this example together. He's been chasing rainbows for years, trying to become a famous actor without any training or experience. This idiom is a vivid and poetic way to talk about unrealistic goals or dreams. It's often used to gently criticize or advise someone to focus on more achievable pursuits. The idiom, drive someone up the wall, means to irritate, annoy, or frustrate someone to the point of exasperation. It's like saying someone's behavior is so bothersome that it feels like they're being pushed to the edge of their patience, as if they're being driven up a wall. Here is an example for you. The constant noise from the construction site is driving me up the wall. This idiom is a common and expressive way to talk about frustration or irritation. It's often used in casual conversations to describe situations or people that are particularly annoying. The idiom, a far cry from something, means that something is very different from something else, often in a way that highlights a contrast or disappointment. It suggests a significant distance or gap between two things, whether in quality, condition, or expectations. Let me show you an example. The tiny apartment we rented was a far cry from the luxurious hotel we stayed in last year. This idiom is a simple and effective way to compare two things and emphasize their differences. It's commonly used in both casual and formal contexts, making it a versatile phrase to know. And that's it. You've just learned 10 popular American idioms that'll help you sound more natural and confident in English. But don't stop here. Practice makes perfect. Try using one of these idioms in a conversation, or leave a comment below with your favorite idiom from today's video. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also learning English. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our fun and helpful lessons. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.